Hello, guys. I'm just going to wait a little for some people to join this live stream. Then, if I wait for like a few seconds and I don't see anybody here, I'm just going to start because sometimes I like to check if my if the volume of my live stream is okay before I go ahead, so that I'm not going to just be deceiving myself over here. That everything is fine and good. Okay, somebody just joined. Please, I just want to know if the audio is okay so that I can start. Mary Way, welcome. Please just let me know if the audio is okay so I can start talking. Welcome, guys. Welcome. For those that just came in and liked the live stream already, I love you guys. Okay, it's okay. So, I'm pissed. I am really pissed. That's why I couldn't just make a normal video and post for today's nomination process because I don't understand this Big Brother this year. All his tweets are just I don't in fact I don't even know. I don't just know what to say. This nomination process was just, when you're asking for a tweet from Big Brother and you expect something spectacular, and this is what he decided to do. So for those that did not watch, I know a lot of people have watched it already. So I came to like discuss it with you guys to know how you feel about the whole nomination process, to know how you feel about those that are up for possible evictions. Because for me, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel somehow about it. But yeah, don't be pissed, John. I'm trying not to be pissed. I just feel like this year's Big Brother is just something else. I always like the finals to be battle of the strongest. Like let everybody just have like a fair chance to battle at the end of the show. But this time around, it's almost as if the people that keep being up are like, when you say people's favorites and stuff, some people just breeze their way to the finals. Well, I'm going to give V and Neil like big congratulations or big, what will I say, high five, because what they did today has never ever been done in Big Brother's house. They literally um bust their way to the finals with their sense, with their head. You didn't watch? Okay, let me just explain to those that didn't watch. So today, for the head of house games, Nengi won the head of house. I was very happy that she won. She went in and played first, and her number wasn't high. I was even thinking that maybe other people are going to pass her because she didn't get to 30, and the obstacles were much. But then she started first. Then when all of them now finished playing, it now happened that she's the one that won. She literally started this season as the head of house, and she's ending this season as the head of house. That is grace. Like whatever grace that she brought into the house worked for her at the right time. So because next the final week they don't really have head of house. It's just going to be maybe each day all of them are going to share the position. One person is going to be head of house this year, this day, next day. Talks Freeman. Hi, I'm seeing you guys. Let me just be able to concentrate. Maybe I'm going to chat later on. So the way they did it, like for the last week, it's just going to they'll be sharing it day by day. Each day, one person is going to be up, then the next day. So it's just at this point, Nengi started it and she ended it. That's just all I'm going to say. Then by winning the head of house, she's guaranteed a spot in the finals. Then for the remaining people, Big Brother, I was thinking that Big Brother was going to put them up for possible eviction. I did not know that he was going to do this, his nonsense twist. So there were three plates that he put in the arena. You just go and open a plate, and then when you open that plate, you see like a bandana, different two colors, white and black. So they had team white and team black. So if you pick white, you're going to be in team white. If you pick black, you're going to be in team black. So the people that picked for team white were V, Lakon, and Chikiti. The people that picked for team black were Neo, Dorothy, and Ozo. Now, this is where the twist now came in. Big Brother now said that amongst all of them, that the way they are like that, they will have to pick two people from the other team to be two people that will be up for possible eviction from the other team. That's each team. They now went out to deliberate. And I was here thinking, although when they once immediately just finished speaking and I saw that V and Neo, they were not in the same team, I just felt like definitely, these people are not going to be up for possible eviction because they just have their alliances everywhere, and their alliances work for them today. So Big Brother just told them to go and deliberate between themselves. Lekon, Chikiti, and V, they had their discussions. They had their discussions of who. Please, if you're here, please like this video. I love you guys. So Lekon and Chikiti and V, they just did their conversation like, okay, who would they put up for possible eviction? V was of the opinion that, okay, you don't know who is strong and who is not strong. Lekon at first, Lekon wanted to put Ozo and Neo, because it was like he knows that if he stands up against Dorothy and Ozo, he's not going to stand a chance. That is what he thought. You know that Lekon doesn't know that his fan base is like the biggest outside, obviously. So he felt like if he stands up against Dorothy and Ozo, he won't stand a chance. So I don't know how come they now still got to the conclusion that they are going to put Dorothy and Ozo up. How? Because Chikiti also said the same thing, that if he stands up against Dorothy and Ozo in the other group, that he will not stand a chance. And then at the end of the day, they still picked both of them to be up. So for Chikiti, Lekon, and V's team, they picked Dorothy and Ozo. V, there's a way she did it. Chikiti was saying that he doesn't want to stand up against Dorothy and Ozo. So his first choice was Ozo and Neo. But the other two people had already chosen. So he had to just go with them. Like, okay, let's go with their decision. Thank you, Elvis. Elvis, thank you. Samuel, Scout, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So he has to go with their decision. At the end of the day, they picked Dorothy and also, like I said, then for the other team, Dorothy's team, I was disappointed in Dorothy this night. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed in Dorothy this night. I expected more from her. I thought she was a game player. So I don't understand what exactly she did tonight. She was saying that for her, she was looking at those that are strong. Like, okay, the people that she's going to pick are those that are strong. But then that's not how you do things. You have to look for those that you feel like if you stand up against them, you're going to stand a chance. It is 1 week at a time. So like that was so Dorothy chose Chikiti and Lekon from the other team. Neo chose Chikiti and Lekon. It was an obvious thing. You know that Neo is not going to choose his babe. Even though he was kind of being like at first was like, oh, let's put up V, because he knows that they're not going to, maybe he was just, I think he was just saying that just to make them feel like, oh, he's not doing it because he's biased. Also chose V and Lekon. Yes. Also chose Chikiti and V. Also actually made a very smart choice tonight. I don't know how Dorothy did not follow his decision. Also Sha made a smart choice. You don't think Neo and V deserve this final spot? Man, like no offense to those that are V and Neo's fans, no offense to you guys, but the truth is that normally, if it was just by the normal way things went, if it was not for all this bottom four thing that they were doing at the beginning, Neo would have gone since. And then for V too, if it was not this bottom four thing that they were doing, she probably would have gone since too. So I think that's why a lot of people are just angry about the fact that okay, they just found their way to the top without even stress, without going through any kind of stress. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? Hey, it's just crazy, Sha. It's just crazy. V, who said V is going to win? Baby is smart. Dorothy is safe already. You guys, Dorothy may not be safe. Oh. Who do you think is going to leave? Let me just ask the question before I continue. Who do you think is going to leave? For me, I know that Lekon is safe. So it's going to be between Chikiti and Dorothy and Ozo. Thank you, Soccer Life TV. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like Chikiti, Dorothy, yeah. So who do you think is going to leave? Chikiti is not, obviously. Chikiti is already at home. Chikiti is already at home. Chikiti and Ozo. Chikiti has gone already. Neo was really happy. He was practically singing. I actually liked what Neo did. Like when he found out that he was in the finals, he was very appreciative of everything. Like he just thanked God. Before they went in, Neo and V prayed. They were like, let them just survive together and everything. That if they don't win head of house, it means that they don't need it. And actually, they did not need it because they are still in the finals. Like that prayer really worked for them. I think that's one of the major things. Like that's the major thing I liked when it came to both of them, because they prayed and it worked for them. So I'm like, okay, you know, at least because I know that that V, she has just been using one kind of grace to be moving up. If not for Erica's disqualification, V would have been at home by now. But then, so Chikiti, Dora, and Dora or Ozo. Yeah, it's between Dora and Ozo. So we are sure of Chikiti now. We are sure of Chikiti. So it's now between Dorothy and Ozo. I feel like let me give you my reason why I feel like Dorothy will leave. I feel like okay, let me finish the explanation I was giving before I start discussing my thoughts. So Dorothy chose Chikiti and Lakon to go. Lakon also chose Dorothy to go. So those two people, I don't want their friendship. They are focused on the game so much. Then Dorothy chose them. Also chose Chikiti and V, which would have been the best choice for Dorothy to go with, but she didn't go with that. Neo chose Chikiti and Lakon. So that's how they did their nomination. Then later on, Big Brother now called them and they raised the card up, only for them to find out that this couple, they are not up. So that was when, I'm sure that's when they saw that, oh, we have been played. We have all been played. Like, these two people played you. Have you guys ever seen? Okay, I wanted to say couples that have never been in the finals, but I just remembered Miracle and Nina. Yeah, yeah, those couples were in the finals. I mean, new subscriber Leonard Cambonde. Welcome. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for checking into my live stream. Please don't please do also like this video if you have joined the live stream. If you see people, then it's Chikiti and my adorable Dorothy. You guys, Dorothy set herself up. She set herself up big time. Mostly females watch the BBN and also has a huge female following. So I predict Chikiti and Dora. You have a point, Adrian Mulenga. You have a point. They played their group so bad. They played everybody. No, Ike was not in the finals. Vince, Chassis. Ike left a week before the finals. So he wasn't in the finals. I just voted for Lakon via my DSTV Compact Plus. Oyebuchi Valentine. Lakon is safe. We know that Lakon is going to stay, definitely. So the reason, thank you, Happiness Madu, thank you, thank you. The reason I feel like Dorothy is going to go home, or also might not go home, is because last week we had Cubana Chief Priest supporting Prince and Ozo. So, and you know that Cubana Chief Priest is to pull in a lot of votes for this Big Brother. So this week is almost as if it's only Ozo that he's going to support. So the money is going to flow, except he doesn't put in as much money. But normally he usually like gets, there's a voting poll that he usually has, then he'll just send people money to vote who he wants. So last week it was between Ozo and Prince. So it was a divided vote. But now that Prince is out of the way, it will be just Ozo. But at the same time, Dorothy, the reason Dorothy might stand a chance is because maybe Prince's people are going to vote for her. But then I don't think they will ginger as much. Surprise you how Kid left the same as Ozo. Ah man. That Ozo, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Dorothy really, really, any football fan here should remember when Man United lost it to that. I don't think Neil has ever been up for eviction. Like Neil's one is like they've been leaving him. They've just been ignoring the guy since. In fact, his own is just annoying. Joseph Moore, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're having the assurance that Lakon might be disappointed seeing my V winning. Joseph Moore, thank you. Louis Arnold, how to vote someone? Just check on African Magic website. Also is a fool. He should go home. Please though, be calming down. We don't insult people here. We spread love. We spread love over here. You is a good player. This is your cap. Won't you dash me? This my cap is a signature cap. So like I said, the reason I feel like Dorothy might go is because Ozo has backing and he also has Neo's fans right now. He has Nengi's fans right now. Like his full crew is not up for possible eviction. So there's a high tendency that he's not going to go home. Also, it's our Rosemary and Poma. So if you are a Dorothy's fan, you have to like really, really put in your votes for him. Maybe Nigeria Fisher anyone shall be things. I'm hoping that one person is going to go home. If you're in Cameroon, Christensia Ndochi. I'm going to murder some names today. Oh, you guys should forgive me. Oh, if I murder your name, forgive me. Forgive me. So, for if you're not in Nigeria and you want to vote, I feel like just visit africamagic.dstv.com. I think there's a way you can vote online there or vote with your phone number. I really don't know. You're doing well. Alman Madugo. Thank you. Thank you. Also, guys, win. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We don't know Shada also. I dey fear that boy. Nengi's fans should not vote for him at all. They're going to vote for him. You know that some of Nengi's fans are huge. There are some people that are in between. There are some people that like Ozo fully only. There are some people that like Nengi only. There are some people that like both of them. So those Ozone shippers are definitely going to vote for Ozo this week now that Dorothy Nengi is not up for possible eviction. Which people are in the house right now? There are 7 people in the house. Lakon, Dorothy, Neo, V, Chikiti, who else is in that house? Nengi, and who's the last person? Neo. Neo. Have I called Neo? You're beautiful. I beg buy skincare from us. Keep it up. Pale Beauty. I've taken notes. I really want to vote. Just check africamagic.dstv.com. Nengi don't have fans. She has fans, oh, but that week she was up. I don't know. Don't know. Rosemary and Pomad said Dorothy can leave. See, me, I like Dorothy. You guys, I like her vibe. She's a full vibe for me. I know that she's a full vibe. But this weekend, she really, really set herself up. So you guys should just put in. I think it's one of two things. It's either if it's only Chikiti that goes home, then she's definitely safe. If it's only one person that's going, then it's Chikiti. But if it's 2 people, then it might be shaky for between her and Ozo. But on one hand, maybe you people should just donate money and give her in her GoFundMe so that in case she goes home, she will go home and meet money instead of dashing big brother. Let me just keep quiet. Lekon will not go home. Definitely, Lekon will not go home. Apart from the icons, do you think you will vote for? Who do you think will vote for my Lekon? I don't think any other. I don't think any other fan base will vote for Lekon. Onyebuchi Valentine. I don't think any other fan base will vote for Lekon. Reason being that they already know that icons are strong, so they will feel like they don't need to give him their support. So I don't think that. I think it's just icons that will vote for him, but icons are already a lot. Watching from Senegal, I wish Dorothy stays. Guys, let's vote for her. Vote for Dorothy. Oh, see, I'm campaigning for all of them this week. The only person I'm not campaigning for is Chikiti because I feel like he has tried. He has really tried. He would have somehow gone since, but God has seen him through to this point. I know his fan base is not big, so at this point, I feel like he'll be okay if he goes, so he can go at this point. Let's hope that they might evict one person. There's a possibility that they'll evict one person. Then you will now see maybe next week, Big Brother will now pull that his stunts that he did to Diane that time that he evicted in between before the finals. So if you're a Dorothy's fan, I feel like you can still put in your votes. If you're an other fan, still put in your votes so that if they evict one person, then I do want to vote from Africa Magic. Don't like us here in USA, I'll contact Lacon's team. Yeah, you can contact Joseph Moore. Yeah, you can actually contact their team, send them money, then they'll buy credit and votes. Please, if you're here, please like this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Gibson Lee. I think I'm going to give you the pounded yam egusi soup goat meat. Should I give you here or I should give you in my video? I'll just try and note down your names. There's so many names I have to give a shout out to, but let me just give you stuff now. What if Lekon is evicted and call Samuel Scapi? Lekon, oh. I don't know, Sha, but I don't think it's gonna happen, Sha. I don't think it's gonna happen. Chikiti has fought a lot of battles and won. I wish him well. He's good. He's going to do well. Ife Eshan. Where are you from? I hope I did not murder the name. Campaigning minister. Please campaign for Ozo and Dorothy. I'm campaigning for. Who am I campaigning for? See, this year I said I'm not going to be like all biased and stuff. It's just about let the best man win. For now, the best man is Lekon, so he's going to have the highest vote. then Dorothy and Ozo are definitely going to drag. So if you're a Dorothy and Ozo fan, you guys need to go out, sweat and blood, use all that you have to vote because it's gonna be tough. Except they evict one person. For Dorothy to like Dorothy was it was going to be like it was going to be so easy. She would have been the um runner girl, I mean at the first last girl standing, like comfortably. Now she has just put herself in a position where it's shaky. I feel bad for her though. You murdered it. Oh, my mom though, I'm sorry if I murdered the name. If it's two people also and tricky. Olubukola Ebele. Yeah. Superior, it's time to vote. Superiors, the explorers. Also is a failure. Who is voting for himself? Ah, Okongu, Chimfunaya, Abeg, no vex. I'm sorry on his behalf. Watching from Senegal, Chikiti has really tried to stay this long in the house, even if he leaves on Sunday, no wahala. I think everybody will be fine with Chikiti leaving, so that's good for him. That's okay. Who noticed how Lakon's voice was shaky when Biggie called his name for possible eviction? Let me tell you guys, Lakon said that he might go home. Like he already said that if he stands with Dorothy and Ozo, he doesn't have a chance. If only he knows that there's a group, I mean, there's an army called Icons that are just there waiting to finish him with votes, punish him with votes. If only he knows. When he comes out, that he will know. Like, please, oh, nobody's a failure. I beg. Also, is smart. It's just that he lost focus at some point. Sentiment attached. V has been an asset since last week. I didn't even see that chart. Let me see if I can go up. V has been an asset. Samuel Scapi, V has been an asset since last week. Keep the beef aside and see the fact V is the most intelligent and resourceful among the girls. Actually, V is an intelligent babe. Oh. V is an intelligent babe. Very like she speaks well. She talks well. She talks like somebody that has like sense and everything. My point is not even about the intelligence or anything, but you just know the people that have the fan base. Like that's the way, that's what I see as the best man win because those that have been putting in votes, pouring in votes, I usually feel like they deserve to be at the end because of how their fans have been supporting them. So that's just it for me about those being at the end. It's not about me not liking or being biased. They use their head. Bolati Tito, yeah, they use their head to play that game. They finish. V is bitter. Let me go down. Anita, you never sleep. We talk with Babson. I never sleep. Oh, I wanted to make a video today, but man, I couldn't because I was just like the nomination process just annoyed me. Also, didn't lose focus. He has been winning games, doing good in tasks. Just that he likes Nengi doesn't make him distracted. Miriam Alpha. True though. And what I mean by he lost focus is that he allowed himself like doing all this Nengi stuff. There are so many times he would have gotten microphone infringement. There's so many times imagine the letter that made him get strike. So if that big brother gives him another strike for all the microphone infringements, all the times that he was with Nengi, then he's going to go home. All his winnings are going to be a waste. That's what I mean by he lost focus. Because if you allow yourself to just be like get so distracted, although also usually like whispers on a normal day. So I don't know. That's just what I mean, Sha. But apart from that, also is smart. He does very well with tasks and everything. So we already know the winner, Bola Tito. Yeah, sure. Also is going to win. Also is smart. He's not street smart. Also is smart, book smart, but he's not street smart. I miss Brighto at this point. I'm sorry to say, but I miss Brighto so much. Brighto would have not allowed this nonsense that happened today happen. How can you guys not call at least one of the couples, at least one person, even if it's Neo or V, one of them? How did you guys just allow them to use it? Just hey, Brighto would have done something. Brighton would have called somebody's name today. At least he would have given them a reason why they should be up. That's just it. He would have been like, these people have not been up since. What are you guys saying? Please, is the head of house? Is this the last head of house game? I think so. I think for the last week they are just going to have like anybody to be the head of house. It's not going to. So disappointed in V and Neo. They played the whole house, good strategic, indeed, it worked for them. Florence Balamu, I'm more disappointed in the other housemates, not even in V and U, because they outsmarted them. So I'm more like gangster couple. They did gangster couple things today. That girl who said Nengi will win. Nengi win, okay. Ah no. Nengi is getting to the finals, but no, she's not gonna win. Right for don't shake tables. He would have done something. I'm signing out there. You're doing well. Onyebuchi Valentine, thank you for joining. Please like this video if you're just joining. I'll soon be off safe. I don't want this video to be too long. They can't be in a nomination role is just saving someone because he's definitely winning. Yeah, icons, no complacency. Anita, read my message now. Mayowa Ayanda. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing a lot of messages. Mayowa Alanda. I hope I did not murder the name. That's what make me angry today. Even Dorothy supposed accept also request nominate V. Dorothy did not try. Today, she did not try at all. It's possible that Big Brother has someone that they would want to win. Michael EA. It's possible, Sha. I urge Prince supporters to vote for Dorothy, Emela Okore, after seeing her also went to disgrace. No. My God. Nengi Ifeshan. Well, let me not say I don't know who's going to win this year, but I feel like everything is driving towards Lacon's favor. But then let's still watch and see. You guys, I'm going to be off soon. Rosemary and Poma. I'm not going. Sorry, I will say I won't. Dorothy will survive. I'm not saying anything negative about her again. She's going to survive. Lacon is the winner. Lacon will win. Okay, guys. I think it's time I take my leave now. I have to. Spencer Cole Emmanuel. I have to. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for all the support that you give. Like it just makes it easy. It makes everything easy for me. Um, is there any difference they do give to the people who make it to the top five? Nothing. No, actually, Rocksha, nothing. It's just winner takes it or any other person or you. So there's no even big difference between going this week and going next. Okay, there's a difference. There are tasks that can come in the last week and you can win money. So it's always better to stay to the last week. So guys, thanks for joining my live stream. I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you that joined. Please like this video if you're still here till this point. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye. Good night. Let me stop my video.